Hi everybody, this is Austin. I'm back with another movie review for you today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 16th MCU movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, released in 2017, directed by Jon Watts, and the film stars Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, Jon Favreau, Gwyneth Paltrow, Zendaya, Donald Glover, Jacob Batalon, Tony Ravioli, Marissa Tomei, and Robert Downey Jr. And the basic plot of this movie is we basically follow Peter Parker / Spider-Man, who's trying to, balance his life, his high school life while being Spider-Man. And basically there's a new villain out there, the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton, and he basically has to face off against the Vulture while balancing his life as Spider-Man and with his mentor Tony Stark. And that's basically what you've got going on in Spider-Man Homecoming. And Spider-Man Homecoming, this is a pretty good movie. This is the second time Spider-Man's been in the MCU, because we saw him make his film debut in Captain America Winter Soldier, or Civil War. And so this movie basically follows Spider-Man and him trying to deal with, balancing a high school while also being Spider-Man. And we see a young Peter Parker in this movie, because Tom Holland, I think at the time, was a young actor, and so you get to see a younger version of Peter Parker. And Tom Holland, he's a British actor, so he had to come up with an American accent, and I think his American accent's pretty good. He does a pretty good American accent. Tom Holland's from Britain, by the way, so that's why that's why he's not American. He's British. So and Spider-Man Far From No Way Home. We're not there yet. Spider-Man Homecoming. I think, according to Wikipedia, he's 15. Peter Parker's 15 in this movie, so that would have made Tom Holland 15, I think. And I like Tom Holland. I think Tom Holland's a great actor. I've loved him in movies such as The Impossible with Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor. I like him in that movie. Wolf Hall I've never seen before. And then In the Heart of the Sea, which I didn't realize he was in that movie. Which In the Heart of the Sea is a good movie. I like that movie. But I think Tom Holland does a good job as Peter Parker / Spider-Man, a young version of Peter Parker. You have Michael Keaton, the one and only Michael Keaton, as the villain of this movie, Adrian Toomes / Vulture. He's pretty good. I always love Michael Keaton ever since Batman and Batman Returns and all that. So I like Michael Keaton as the villain. Jon Favreau as Happy Hogan. He's pretty good in this movie. Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts. This is now Tony's fiance, because Tony proposes to her at the end of this movie, so she's no longer his girlfriend. No. But Gwyneth Paltrow is very good. She's not in it that much. She only shows up at the end, but The scene that she is in, she's pretty good. Then you have Zendaya playing MJ, a very young version of MJ. You later find out that her name is Michelle, as we'll find out when we get to Spider-Man No Way Home. And Zendaya is pretty good. She's pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of Zendaya, but when she plays in this movie, she's pretty good. Donald Glover as Adrian Smith and Aaron Davis. He's basically a criminal that purchased weapons from tombs. He's pretty good. And it's also worth noting that this is the uncle of Miles Morales from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So that's pretty interesting. Jacob Batalon as Ned. That's Peter's best friend, who basically discovers that he's Spider-Man. So that's kind of funny. Tony Ravioli as the Flash. He's good. He's basically known as Flash Thompson. So I like him a lot. You've got, in the form of a young May Parker, you have Marissa Tomei as a very young Aunt May. She's pretty good in this movie. I like her. Then, of course, you have Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man or Tony Stark. He basically becomes Peter Parker's mentor in this movie, and he's pretty good. What else do I like about Spider-Man Homecoming? I think the supporting cast of this movie is good. Peter's classmates are good. The script is good. The direction by John Watts is good. The action scenes in this movie are good. So yeah. So overall, Spider-Man Homecoming, this is a pretty great movie. I enjoy it. So on a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'm gonna give Spider-Man Homecoming a 4.5 out of 5 stars. 4.5 out of 5 stars for Spider-Man Homecoming. Like it a lot. Alrighty, and there you guys go. That's my review of Spider-Man Homecoming. So next time on MCU Movie Review, we're about to take a look at Thor with Thor Ragnarok. So this is Dawson. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see you next time.